Welcome everyone to the F.A.T podcast.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Oh god, it's been too long.
It's been very much too long.
I think I should explain that. We didn't do the last podcast because I felt like shit. I did put it in my last Fat Man video that I didn't feel good.
I would just like to point out that it was not my fault.
No, for the first time ever.
Hey,
It wasn't.
mate,
It was mine.
This is the second time we have to change the podcast for you. Romantic getaway to fucking.
Oh yeah.
So
It's not my fault.
everyone needs to remember this for when
That's
I
not
need a
my
holiday.
Fault. Is it? let's be honest. It's not my fault. This one is, but the last one wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. You chose
that
to
was
have an
why.
anniversary.
Yeah, I felt not great.
Right. I get you. No.
And another thing, because obviously we didn't do the last week's league update.
Yeah.
So we're going to do them both today, like a double whammy.
It's a double whammy this week.
Yeah, so 2 weeks, lots of points.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or not a lot of points, depending on who you
Or
are.
not a lot of points, depending on who you are. And a lot of points, depending on who you are as well.
I don't know any of the info, so
There's been some
I'm
goods.
excited. There's been some goods.
Been some goods.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm very much glad to hear that.
But that is an update on why there was no podcast.
So let's jump straight in.
Yeah, let's jump straight in.
Jay,
It's me.
how's your week been?
Great. This week has been good.
Actually.
Yeah. And
Okay. Whoa. Let's start with week one. The week before this, where we didn't
yeah,
get
should we go that way?
I'm doing
Yeah.
chronological, you do.
Well, the week before this good week,
Was a shit show?
was atrocious. Well, it was absolutely awful. Obviously, I have overall, which I've said on a podcast in my videos, like holidays are kind of like not a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So like I don't see them as like a lapse in
They're just, yeah.
in anything. They're just what they are.
Yeah.
But this week, the last bank holiday weekend, not the one we're actually on now.
Yeah.
We've got another one.
Why is there so many bank holidays?
That's the great thing about the summer months, isn't it? But
For you, maybe.
but it was terrible. I had a large Domino's pizza,
Oh my god.
which was great.
What was
Which I ate. That
flavour?
was the day we went to the pub.
Oh.
I had a large
no.
Domino's pizza.
And Frankie Benny's.
I had a Frankie and Benny's with you the same day.
Oh,
You know,
no.
I had a McDonald's as well at a certain point. But I was just like, nah, my fast days. You know,
They'll make up for it.
They'll make up for it, you know? Because the last time I had like a really bad weekend, I
Yeah.
stayed the same. And
Yeah.
I felt that as a victory.
It was a weekend, though, not like 4 days.
Yeah.
Didn't you have like 4 days off?
Exactly. But I just went overboard and I put on 0.3 for the first time
In like half.
in like half a year nearly now.
Oh, fuck.
So it was just like, so I was expecting it, but it's still not good. I
Yeah.
was expecting
Yeah,
it, but I was hoping
Exactly.
for
Some miracle of
some
zero.
miracle, yeah. And it just like proper just threw me.
Yeah.
Threw me. And then I just felt like crap, like physically. And I said to her, it's weird now. This is going to sound ridiculous, right? Because I used to hear people, mainly women.
Yeah.
That sounds sexist as fuck, but it is mainly women I heard it from, right?
Sure.
It's just a fact.
Yeah.
When you wake up and you have like a fat day.
Uh,
Like I walk, like most of the time now, I walk past because I got a big mirror on the top of my stairs. You've seen it. You've been in my house.
yeah.
I walk past and I go, sound. I'm usually happy with what I see, you know. But over those like 2 or 3, 4 days after that,
It fucked you.
I saw a fat dude again.
Yeah.
You know, and it proper fucked with me
Ooh.
mentally. And Endgame fucked me up. Fucked me up. Honestly,
You can't blame Endgame for gaining
mate,
weight.
you haven't seen it, have you?
I'll see it tomorrow, I think.
Right. So until then, you can't say shit. Right? It fucked me up.
Okay.
Proper fucked me up. Right? Because I said, my dad came over today. Right? This
Yeah.
is a spoiler-free. Don't worry, I won't spoil Endgame at all. Right? My dad came over today, and we were talking about it. Right?
I feel like it was going to be a spoiler.
There's not going to be a spoiler.
Okay, sure.
We were talking about it. Okay? And we were talking about Captain America and all the different kind of people in there.
Yeah, all the superheroes in
Yeah.
the superhero film, yeah.
And we were talking, and I was saying this will probably go down as the best superhero film ever. Yeah,
Right.
maybe ever. Like for God knows how long until I don't know how they had cinematically make a better one.
Yeah.
Right, but it can't possibly be my favourite one.
Why?
Because I come out, right? The feeling I feel I should get
Yeah.
from a superhero film. You know when you walk out,
You feel
maybe it's
empowered.
just me. You feel empowered. You feel like a superhero when you walk out. You feel like you could be that person. Yeah,
exactly.
Like I walk, like my dad says. My dad, he had no idea how any of us felt after seeing the film, even though we all went together.
Yeah.
Because you just walked out in total silence, and then you're like, "Right, we'll see you later." Right? Because I had to get out of there. I had to fucking get out there and get home. Right?
What?
And I said, and I was like, just for that reason, like that was that feeling was powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
But for that reason, that's the reason it can't be my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, because my favorite film, it still is and still will be for
superheroes or for in general.
For superheroes,
Okay.
Not my favorite film of all time,
Yeah.
but for superheroes is still The Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's pretty good.
Because I fucking love that film. And after the film ends, I'm walking down that hallway, chucking imaginary shields around and shit. You know, and I'm like, as a character, as a comic book character, I always fucking despised Captain America, so I thought he was boring as hell.
Yeah. You don't like the good guys. Actually, no, you love Superman.
No. Yeah. I always thought he was really boring. But for that reason, it can't be my favourite film of all time.
Yeah.
But it is
cinematic.
The best
is a masterpiece.
Superhero film ever filmed.
Okay, I need to watch the film.
Should we do? That was spoiler free, wasn't it?
Should we do a spoiler one at some point?
Yeah, I reckon.
Or a separate video of a spoiler.
I reckon 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
So not next podcast.
Podcast after we'll talk about Endgame. Right?
All right, you've been warned, guys.
You've been 2 weeks pre-warned for Endgame.
Pre-warned. I hate warning is a warning. You don't need to pre-warn.
And then we'll warn them on the day and be like, right, if you don't want any spoilers,
first warning.
I'll put the time up on the screen. I'll go to this time, and then we finish talking.
And then we'll have something on the screen saying we're talking about
Endgame spoilers.
Endgame.
Yeah.
But things you liked Infinity War, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was good. I think it was amazing. I like the bits with Iron Man.
It was really, really good. The thing is, I just think Marvel and the team that they've built to create films, I think like they've stumbled onto like the
perfect unit,
the goose that fucking lays the golden eggs.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that team.
The Russo brothers are amazing.
Yeah, they've left now.
Have they?
Yeah, that was their last.
So Endgame
film.
was their last.
That was their last film, but they haven't
left the
like severed the tie.
Yeah,
they're
just
we
not
might come back, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you know, the Infinity Saga was their thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I just think I don't know how they did it, but whatever the process behind what they were looking for and how they should go about it was just fucking perfect. Because you can see how hard it is with DC trying desperately to make a fucking DCU.
Yeah.
And it's just not working.
Yeah.
But they've now gone a completely different direction with Shazam.
Shazam was
and it's really, really good. People really like it.
Yeah.
You know? I always find that you can't have, even when the shit is going down, it's like the worst possible thing happening, right?
Yeah.
In Marvel, they can make you piss yourself.
Yeah.
You know, in amongst all this shit,
yeah,
they can make you piss yourself with laughter, and it don't feel like it's placed to you.
Weird. You
know? But like in the DCU, before Shazam and before Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman was really good as well.
Really good, yeah.
It's just non-stop 2.5 hours of misery.
Yeah.
And it just fucking gets you down, man. You're just like, oh, please, no more. No more, you know? And I think that's why they're heading in Shazam, and like I've heard rumours that
Wonder Woman 80...
No, Superman and Batman's definitely gone.
Yeah.
Because Batfleck, he's out.
He's pieced out.
He's left.
Yep.
And there's massive rumours that Henry Cavill has left as well.
Yeah.
And me personally, this is ridiculous because I'm a massive Superman fan, and Batman. They're my two favourite comic book characters. Yeah. I think it's possibly the best thing for DCU because they've got so much history behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just so much.
Yeah, I mean...
The problem with Superman is he's just too strong.
He's too OP.
Like, I'm watching Aquaman. I watched Aquaman the other day. Right?
Okay. Yep.
There is this massive... I really enjoyed Aquaman, by the way. Great film.
Yeah.
There's this massive war going on. Atlantis versus thingy, right?
Yeah.
There's a man there.
Who's Aqua?
No, but not in the film.
Yeah.
But a man there who can hear across the universe, right?
Right.
So you telling me Superman
Yeah.
is sat there going, I can hear a fucking war going on and they're going to take over the world.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do nothing about it. Are you telling me that? Is that what we're meant to believe? That's the problem with him. That is the problem with that character.
He's got too much canon OPness. Yeah.
Like, they even make fun of it in the first Spider-Man film.
Right.
Because fucking Tony Stark.
Homecoming. Okay.
Tony Stark, he says to Spider-Man, he goes, "This is below the Avengers pay grade."
Yeah.
When he's fighting the fucking...
Hawkeye, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, we wouldn't help with this because it's, it's below our pay grade.
Yeah.
Which I can understand.
Yeah.
He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's his deal.
That's his deal, yeah.
But this is a war where they're going to take over the entire surface world.
Yeah.
And Superman's just like, I can hear it going on, but who cares?
It's below my pay grade.
Yeah, that part I didn't get. But Marvel, I never feel that way, ever.
Yeah. Well, because Marvel doesn't really have, apart from Captain Marvel, who's fucking
now,
OP as shit.
Yeah, OP.
Yeah, there's no one really like that in the Marvel.
That's going to be really interesting.
I mean, I haven't seen...
But the thing is, it's weird. It's different, right?
I don't know anything about what happens in Endgame, so
It's different, though, right? Because they do have an OP character in there.
Yeah.
You just never feel that way. And that's the Hulk.
Yeah.
The
Hulk,
Hulk, depending on how angry he is endlessly strong. Yeah?
True, yeah.
So it's just like, you've got a guy could literally fuck everything up. If you made him angry enough.
But he doesn't want to.
And Thor. Thor is a powerful motherfucking dude. Yeah. He is a god.
Yeah.
But you don't... Like, Superman just... Like, you've watched Justice League, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like, that bit, when he comes back to life...
And he's just like...
And they're all trying to fight him, and he's just like... Lol. Like, that whole film...
The Flash tries to run around him.
We need to make Superman look as strong as he possibly can be.
Yeah.
And he's even stronger than that.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even trying there.
Yeah. He isn't.
I don't know how you have a universe of loads of superheroes with loads of different problems with that one man who could solve every problem in it.
Yeah.
Especially without a believable Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
That
wasn't great. I mean, that's why you need young. That's why Smallville was so good.
Yeah.
Because he was just learning about what shit he can and can't do. Yeah. He doesn't know.
Superman is OP.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He is OP and he needs to go. I'm sorry. And he's like my second favourite comic book character of all time.
After
Close, just behind Batman.
I don't get why you don't like Iron Man that much, because Iron Man's Marvel's Batman.
I love the film versions of
Iron Man.
Right. I love it. I just find... Gonna fucking hurt so many people's feelings here. I just find he's like the PG Batman. Yeah, like he's just like Batman can do everything that he can do. Yeah, but better.
Lies. Batman can't fly as well as Iron Man can.
He doesn't need a suit to fly. He's got like a bajillion different planes.
Yeah, I don't need no fucking grappling hook to get up into the sky. I literally just
Iron Man causes too much noise, man. There's no subtlety to Iron Man. Nothing. Like, Iron Man's got to come down. But that's what he is. I am Iron Man. Yeah? He's a show. He's a showman. He's a thing. Batman does his thing and you don't even know he was there.
True.
Bat Ninja.
I
tried watching that movie the other day.
The anime.
That was awful.
Yeah.
I turned it off after 30 minutes. I was like, I can't handle it.
I watched it when I was jet lagged and I literally couldn't sleep. I was like, fuck it.
I just could not handle it. How long have we been speaking for? Because it feels like
a little while.
40 minutes. Yeah.
So you got 6 minutes to fill in the rest of your week. Because I think the more we
talk about superhero films, the easier it will be to spoil Endgame. Right?
Okay. So well, not for me, but yeah, sure.
We'll move on. But the next part about my week, I think these are kind of both in the same. I'll be updating my goals next week for the first time in a half a year.
Okay.
First time in half a year. Because at the moment they're losing 0.3%, which is staying.
Okay.
Walk 9 miles, which will be going.
Okay.
And home fitness, which will be staying.
Okay.
So the walk 9 miles going. And it's going because I hit it with no problems.
So you're increasing it or are you changing it?
I'm changing it completely. And this brings on to if you watched my last video, I said I'll be adding a road to long drive competitions on my channel.
Yep.
Yeah. So my third goal will be to practice long drive twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
But are you going to keep walking 9 miles
a
week? Okay.
Yeah. That's not going to go.
It's just
I just
not
don't
even a
feel
thing.
it's worthy of a
challenge.
goal.
It's not a challenge anymore.
It's not a challenge.
Yeah.
Because I do it easily.
Perfect. That's a very good point to bring up for anyone that's doing the stuff. Like if they think they're stagnating, and like, let's say Tasha's doing 3 Ashtanga yogas, no fucking problem.
Yeah.
And like she does it first like 3 days of the week, and it's not a challenge anymore. Change your challenge. If it's not challenging to you, change the challenge.
But those are the things, and I'm really looking forward to this road to long drive because it's one of those things that I know I have it in me to do. I know it. Because like when I worked at the driving range, I had absolutely, that makes me sound like I'm like some kind of expert, but I worked on the crazy golf section. And you look depressed as shit doing it. Exactly. And I have no technique. I have a little bit now, obviously, because I've practiced a little bit. But back then, when we were going, I had like no technique, nothing. I just have raw power, really. That's it. And I'm hitting up the top sections of the fence. And the pro down there that owns the, he's a golf pro, not a long drive pro. That owns the centre. I told him this, and he was like, "You need to go and try it for long drive competitions." And he was saying that then, with no technique whatsoever. So all that said to me, I was like, "No, I'm not going to try it now, because if I want to go do something, I want to win." So I'll go in there to win. Anything other than a win will be a disappointment. So I was like, I'm going to do this over the next year. This was a year and a half ago now. I was like, I'd do this over the next year and then try and compete this year. That was my original plan. But I hurt myself. I can't even remember what I did now. Because it was so minimal. It was so minimal. I hurt myself and I stopped for like 2 weeks, but those 2 weeks became 2 months, and then those 2 months became 4 months, And then it was only my dad messaging me saying he wants to get back into golf. Do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it now as a part of this, because this will keep me making me doing it. This will make me do it. So I add it to there. And then hopefully next year, this time when we're talking about this on the pod in a year's time, I'll be telling you I'm in a competition.
I just won the long drive.
Here's my trophy. I have a trophy on the end of the.
How much is the prize for the long drive?
Oh, it depends on the competitions. The competitions you got, because you get local competitions that are like, I don't know, like 500, 600 quid, something like that, like prize money. But then you get, the ones that are on like Sky Sports and stuff like that, where you're talking like £500,000, £1 million.
The question is, will you keep doing the podcast?
Yeah, might even get more viewers then, because I'm going to go watch Jay Longdriver's podcast. But but it's one of those things that I know. Like I watch it on TV, and I watch my swing, and I see how far I can hit it with the level of training that I have. And I just think to myself, I could do this, and I think I could do it better than these guys. If I had the training.
I've literally never thought that about anything, but okay, cool.
But that's me.
That's only like part of your 2 weeks, man.
Shit, forgot what we were doing. But we'll continue this in the next part. In the next part. Yeah. So that is the end of part 1. We'll see you in part 2.
Welcome back to the second part of the F.A.T podcast.
Welcome.
He's got to copy me.
I feel like we've got to mirror each other when we get back.
Well, of course.
Yeah, what was I saying?
Well, you were supposed to be talking about you, but then you went off the diatribe.
Talking about my second week now, because I spoke about my first week.
Yeah.
So this week.
Yeah.
It's been fucking biblical. Yeah. Biblical proportions of a week.
Right?
But it was in my video, on my shit video, I said that I was going to smash this week, and I did. That's exactly what I did. And I went back to just doing it. I was like, there's no point in trying to adjust a plan that's worked for half a year. Just go back to the plan, And I did it all fine. The big change was obviously instead of having sandwiches and stuff for lunch, I had couscous.
Couscous better than the poos.
It is. Couscous better than the post. But
Not my quote, his quote.
Lies. He just said it, didn't he? I was just
True.
copying him.
True.
But it's and I think that change, that's not like a massive change. It was just it was an experiment really to see if I liked it, because a lot of the women in my work that are on diets all eat couscous.
Really?
Yeah, just everywhere.
With
and
what
everyone's
though?
just like, what are you eating? They're like, oh, I got some sweet chili couscous.
Yeah.
You know, and then some people are eating like avocado couscous. I ain't about that life. Like they got couscous, like little bits of avocado on it.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Why don't you like avocado?
Couscous and sand. No thanks.
What? Sand?
Yeah.
What avocados you have and they think they taste like sand?
Any, because they're fucking minging.
You're a lunatic. Couscous are refreshing and delicious. Couscous? Avocado. Oh my god.
But so I was just like, I'm gonna try this. I bought some Ainsley Harriet couscous.
Yeah.
And it's like 50p a packet, which is like ridiculous. So I can have a lunch that costs me 50p, which is just
Wait, so you're just having the couscous?
just the couscous
That fills you up?
for lunch, yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so I just have that, and honestly, it's fucking lush. It's so nice, you know. And my girlfriend, she was like, "I'm not gonna like that," and I was like, "Just have a bit." Like, and she was like, and she just sat there and like quiet silence, just like chewing it away. She's like, and then she's just like, "We may have to buy more couscous." So we're both eating it now. We both have it for lunch now.
That's crazy. How big are the bags?
100 grams.
That's nothing though.
Yeah, but that's it.
So what you just
But they
put
expand so much, don't they?
It does, yeah.
You know, so it's like a bowl, like a whole bowl of cuss.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, I reckon if you add like chicken and stuff to it.
But I bought like this time round, because I only bought 3 packets the first time because I wasn't sure I was going to like it, and I didn't want just 100 packets of shit I didn't like in my house.
Yep.
So, but this time around I got like 20 different packets, and they're all different flavors. So like
so
every
far,
day it'd be
have
a
the
little bit
flavors been good?
Yes. My favourite flavour so far
Sweet chili?
has been it's a chili sensation it's called. Ainsley Harriet chili sensation.
Is it a spicy boy?
Spice sensation it's called.
Spice sensation.
Yeah, so it has like loads of different ones, and that is really nice. And usually what I do is I put bits of chicken in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that now.
Bits of chicken, because I got like loads of frozen chicken, or I just go to Tesco and get like, you get like sandwich chicken when they cut it into like little chunks.
Yeah.
Of chicken. I usually got that, and I'll chuck that in there, and I'll put peas in there as well. Like I cook some peas and put peas in there.
That's basically
so
my
it's basically like a makeshift chicken rice and pea.
Chicken rice and pea.
You know, so it's like, it is lush for like a lunch meal.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great, and it's nice just having warm food for lunch.
Yeah,
for a difference. And then that just culminated on weigh day, and I lost 0.9%. So got rid of the 3% that I gained, got back to losing the 0.6% I should have lost at that time, plus another 0.3%. So, yeah, I was fucking over the moon. And it really just shifted me out of the shit slump I was in, mentally as well.
Yeah. And
I'm almost back to being my usual banterous self.
That's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
But here's the thing. So you you had your 0.3 over now, what you should be. So if you got 0 next week, because after your body has it adjusts to more intake of food, right? It makes it easier to lose weight past that point. So if you get 0 this week, are you going to be upset?
I would like to say no, but probably.
You probably.
Probably get a little bit upset.
What's the aim again?
0.3 every week. Yeah. That's the target, you know?
Last time you got 0.3, you were disappointed.
I know. I'm always disappointed, because that's the bare minimum.
That shouldn't be. That should be the goal.
I know. That's the bare minimum in my head. And I can't... I've been trying for... I don't even know how many weeks now to stop myself from thinking that way, but it just doesn't happen.
Do you think the gain has really helped you? Like, if you stay the same, do you think the gain has helped you mediate the happiness there?
Maybe. But it did like kick off a real shit week.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't enjoy that much.
Wait, what was the first thing? The first thing that happened Yeah, you weighed yourself, and you said it was bad. The first thing you went to McDonald's, didn't you? Was it Burger King?
Burger King.
Burger King.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
I weighed myself. I was just like, oh, this is shit. This is fucking shit. And then I got to work on the Wednesday, and I fucking left my lunch at work. I left my lunch at home. So I was just like, I got to get one. And I just went to Burger King. Got massive fucking Bacon King burger, another double cheeseburger on the side, and just fucking sat there wallowing in my own self-pity. And I was just like, fuck it.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
But interesting enough, because it was on the Wednesday, that would then sit in the new good week.
Yeah.
You know? But I did what I remember about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I can't remember. I did something similar.
No, it wouldn't, because it would go Thursday to Tuesday. That's your week, essentially.
Yeah.
Because you weigh yourself on the Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So, but what I did then, which I did like 3 or 4 weeks ago, is I didn't have lunch. I didn't have tea when I got home.
Okay.
I just had some kuss.
Some kuss?
Some kuss. Because I had like 400 calories left. So I just had some kuss.
How are your hunger levels then if you're just eating the kuss?
Fine.
Yeah?
Fine. Yeah, I can get over it because my disappointment outweighs my hunger.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I just
But
all I'm sat there thinking is, you fucking waste of space.
Oh my God.
And just like you fucking, it's ridiculous because I feel you know how much I like Burger King. Like the time that I'm eating it.
You love Burger King more than some people, I'd say. Yeah.
When I'm eating it.
Yeah.
It's amazing because it tastes so good. I love Burger King. Yeah. I can't express to you how much I like the taste of Burger King. They do good burgers,
I'll give you that.
Right? But I feel, and it's not just Burger King, if I have fast food of any kind, I feel like shit for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It just fucks me up. And I don't know why. I think my body is just not used to that level of grease and shit anymore.
It's a problem. The thing is, I had an unhealthy couple of months a year ago, I'd say, and I had like Burger King or McDonald's or any kind of takeaway. Well, you
used to mess me with though because you didn't cook at home for about a month.
Yeah, exactly. I just went out, had maybe...
And I'm not saying not cooking at home is a bad thing if you go to the right places.
And if you're rich enough to afford that, that's fine. But yeah, so just like cheap food, and like I'd be working a lot, so I'd have a meal deal, and then I'd go out for like McDonald's or something in the evening.
Yeah.
One, I put on a lot of weight, but two, it became my new baseline. So like I didn't have any energy to work out because I was stuck. I was hooked on the bad food.
Yeah.
And like then I had like 2 days of eating good food. I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is how you're supposed to feel.
How you're supposed to feel, yeah.
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 And I really feel that.
Mm.
But it's ridiculous. You'd think that'd stop me doing it.
Nope.
It's just like, no.
I mean, it's
food has this hold over me, you know?
What?
Which most of the time, I can keep at bay. You know, because most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm a happy-go-lucky dude. You know?
Yeah.
But that little waver when I feel not as good, I just want to dive into some grease.
Your emotional state can really affect how you respond to things physically. I mean, it's also problematic, the fact that when you have something like a greasy Burger King that's delicious, they have taken the time to create this food to make it as addictive as possible.
Yeah.
It creates a dopamine release in the reward center of the brain that it basically trains your brain to keep going back.
Yeah.
It's difficult to break that. It's insane.
Yeah. It's why they earn the money.
It's why they earn their money. It's why it's so lucrative.
But I just want to stress, I don't think that's definitely not the case of just Burger King. We're not picking on. That's all
any
fast food places, you know, and it did make me feel like shit. But then Way Day came along. That 0.9% was gone. I'm so close now to like a massive milestone of mine.
Yeah.
Like a huge milestone. And it's like an actual weight, which I don't discuss.
Yeah.
But I know it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm really close to a massive milestone.
Okay.
And when that happens, I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? But it's, but yeah, so buzzing, really. Great week and back to normal. But that is my 2 week catch up.
Ketchup. I have another question. How have you found the motivation and the way in which you're continuing to lose weight? Because I know a lot of people have been complimenting you, being like, "Wow, you lost so much weight," and you've seen that, like, made that picture on Facebook. The comparison is insane, right? Do you find the fact that you've come so far as a problem? So the idea that, like, I've lost enough weight now that I'm not that big anymore. So you're still,
I'm still like,
you're just as motivated, slightly less, or
probably the same. Probably the same, because it's quite funny because people in work call me skinny now.
Okay.
They go, "You're skinny."
Yeah.
And I walk by and they go, "You're skinny," right?
Because
and I just know it's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
How they're saying it, right? Mm-hmm. Because I've lost so much. I've lost so much weight. But I'm just like, I've nearly got how much I've lost right this second.
Yeah.
I was like, I've nearly got that to lose
again.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so I am over halfway now. I'm like 60% ish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I still need to lose that much. And I'm like, how much my body's changed now?
Yeah.
I just the dream. I just want to know what that looks like at
the end goal.
And then that's not even the end goal, because that's just this goal.
Yeah.
Because if I get to that goal and I still don't like how I look,
keep going.
I keep going.
Yeah.
You know, but the weight, it will be, once I'm at my weight, it will become less how I think about it and more how you think about it. Where it will be when I'm at my goal weight, from then it will be body fat, not weight.
Yeah.
Once I'm down to that that level, it'll be completely different. So my goals will be completely different then, because of doing the long drive stuff.
Yeah.
I need to build strength and I need to build muscle, especially in my upper body. You know, and so it'll be changing my body composition.
But would any of that? So right now we both know that your goals are not necessarily in line with mine, especially when we get to talk about my segment. But so when you get to the point of where you're at, you reach the goal and you're happy with the amount you've lost.
Yeah.
Are you going to start training for aesthetics, or or is that irrelevant still?
No, aesthetics aren't. They're still not, like, muscle wise.
They will be.
Like, they're still not a thing. But I think they'll be a symptom. I think it'll just be a symptom of what I'm doing. Like, because I'll be training for long drive, and I need to develop strong muscles within my upper body.
Yeah.
I think aesthetically those things will just come without me really thinking about them. They'll just happen.
So you don't care about them right now, but because you don't care about them, you think they're going to happen anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because I'll need to build muscle and strength in my upper body. And that will have an aesthetic effect. Yeah. You know? But it won't be the driver behind doing it.
Driver.
Yeah. It won't be the driver behind doing it. It'll be if I have stronger arms, I can hit that ball that much further, you know?
Yeah.
And like I can already hit it a fucking long way now, you know?
Yeah.
And I could build so much more power.
Yeah.
Relatively quickly.
Are you not worried about losing power as you go through the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, I can't believe you just jogged my memory. Fucking... I had no idea.
Okay.
No, I had no idea the effect that weight had on just everyday power.
Is this the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Oh, my God. Well,
yeah, I'll explain. In my work, when we leave the building, we go... We fucking swipe our cards and it unlocks this door. The door doesn't open, it just unlocks it. And you got to push it open. It's a metal door. And before, I'd just go, do it, and basically just walk through it. Because it would just fly open as I walk through it.
Yeah.
But now, the other day, I pressed, and I walked into it and I just went, just splat into the door. And I was like, what? And I had to like actually use my arms and push it before I just barged through it.
Tap.
And I was like, shit. And I'm noticing it on other doors now. Like, I'll go to pull a door open, and I'll pull myself like towards the door. You know, instead of the door coming towards me, I pull myself towards the door.
Welcome to my world.
So it's like a strange thing. And power won't do that for me, because that's just weight. That's just me.
Inertial. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, even if I built like a brick shit house, I'd still be like, so that's a strange thing, just being a lighter person.
Yeah.
And as I said, I'm still only like 60% through my goal.
Yeah.
So that's just going to get even crazier.
Oh.
And it does make me think, I'd be like, I wonder how light I will be when I can do that first godly pull-up. How light will I be? You know,
Okay,
I haven't even tried.
Speaking of which, we haven't really discussed your home workout stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the thing is, I do...
Is there a reason for that?
Well, my home workouts are like strange because it's hard to explain. Long drive, the training for long drive is arduous. And when I say home workouts, I just mean not at the gym.
Okay.
Not at the gym, just me in control of what I do.
Yeah.
So when I go to the driving range, it is exhausting.
Yeah.
When I go to the driving range because of how I do it. Because I take... Just imagine, if you can do it, the people that are listening, right? Just get like a stick in your hand, right? And just swing it with both hands as hard as you can in a simulated golf swing.
Okay.
Right? As hard as you possibly can, right? 5 times. Then a 6th time pretend to take a shot and do exactly the same thing, right? Then do that 50 times. Tell me how tired you are after.
Yeah.
Right? As hard as you possibly can. This is not, you don't do 5 just normal practice swings, right? Just tell me how much you hurt the next day, especially on your left side if you're right-handed, right side if you're left-handed, right? So, because it is exhausting. So that is like a workout, right? And I'd love to know what kind of effect it has on my body. I'd love to know. But it's definitely a cardio, and I think probably a muscle builder at the same time.
I think form's the most important thing that you have to worry about at this point. One, because of injury, potential injury. I mean, I've gone driving with you before, and I'm an awful driver. but it's just the pain because I try and
it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have the right form. I know I probably
your
have
form's terrible. Yeah. But the thing is, my form's terrible. Yours is just even worse. You know?
Yeah.
But when now, because my dad, he's training, to just play golf. My dad's a really good golfer.
Okay.
But he wants to get back into it now. So it's nice. I go with him.
Yeah.
And he comes from a golf background, so he's getting me, inside of the form, the proper stance. You know, the stance needs to be updated for long drive because you stand over a ball completely different.
Yeah.
But it can be assimilated into each other. So. And it's helpful to have him there instead of just fucking trying to train myself, trying to be self-taught, which is what he is. Yeah. But he didn't have the internet when he was a kid. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But he's a really good golfer, so it's really, really helping. Like, and he'll stand there and watch me, and then he'll go, drop your shoulder a little bit, and he'll adjust my body, and I'll go, right, now. And I'm like, oh, that was better. And then he'll adjust something else on my body. It's really quite fun.
If you know the height difference between Jay and his father, that's quite a funny image.
Yeah, it's quite incredible. But that's one of my main ones, and then I've just got my home stuff where I like do push-ups and sit-ups and crunches and.
How's the home sit-up crunches stuff going?
Not as good as I'd hope.
Right.
Not as good as I'd hope. I think it's weird. I thought it'd be the opposite round. I find it difficult to do stuff at home because I'm like, I walk through the door and I'm like, this is my relax center.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to work now. I've been at work all day.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's difficult. Like when I'm out at the range. No problem.
Like
I'm fucking sweating by the time I leave the driving range.
Yeah.
Like most people go to the driving range to relax and hit a few balls. You know what I mean? Like I'm walking out there like,
yeah,
I'm fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the first day I went back there, oh man, for about 2 days, my whole sides were just in tatters.
The obliques. Yeah.
They were just in absolute tatters. But that's enough for me. That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough for me.
Okay, I have more questions, but that's fine.
That is the end of part 2. We'll see you in part 3.
Bye.
Welcome back to part 3 of the F.A.T podcast.
Welcome. Right.
So it is part Zachariah part. Let's do what we did with me, shall we? Week 1, which is week 3 technically.
I've written in the notes.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. It was considering the amount of work that I had to do at work and the amount of stress that I've been under at work. I did okay. I'm willing to let myself. I know it's excuses.
Yeah.
But I worked out 3 times the week.
Yeah, one less than your goal.
One less than my goal.
Yeah.
My diet was on point, except for when I went out with like the directors of the company and stuff.
Yeah.
Is everything good?
Yeah, I just thought I heard a beat, but I didn't carry on.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I went out with like directors of the entire company, the fucking CEO and shit, and like I told all my colleagues like just like don't leave me alone with them, please. I just can't. I can't. And the first thing they do is like, yeah, no worries. They left me alone with the CEO and the chief financial officer. I was like, thanks. But anyway, so we had a preset meal of everything. I was like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna enjoy the like £150 steak that they've gotten me because I want to enjoy it.
You should, yeah.
Yeah. So that was the only time I kind of cheated on my diet. I still think I was probably maintenance at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good week in general for the first week. I've also decided after that week that, you know what? I'm training for hypertrophy. Fuck it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, hypertrophy is aesthetic gains, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Essentially.
Okay.
Essentially. But you also gain less strength than if you're training for strength.
Yeah.
But you still gain some strength.
You still gain some strength.
But it's more.
So you've changed aesthetic. Your entire ethos.
Why you gotta do me like this? I have, and I haven't.
Just like I said on the very first pod, he's wants to train just so he looks nice.
Yes, I do. But I mean,
I'm glad it took us about 9 weeks to come to the conclusion that I already knew.
Of course, I mean, because I've been a healthy boy.
Yeah,
and it's just overrated. It is. I've been never been strong.
Yeah.
But when I was training with you, I was training hypertrophy, and I got stronger then anyway.
Yeah.
And I looked better.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not?
But that's the decision. You've made that decision now.
That decision is now made, yeah. So I'm changing. I've done a month of 5x5 though. So that's some decent strength base. I was supposed to do it for 2 more months, but fuck it.
Yeah, because that's what you said, and that's
3 months total. But yeah, I'm 2 months short. But I'm just like, summer's coming up. Oh, why not? Why not?
Fair enough.
But I mean, it's better than a lot of people who do nothing, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad that I want to train for hypertrophy?
No. Honestly, it's not. I don't think it's bad that you want to train for hypertrophy. I just think that I feel like stop lying to yourself. Yeah, stop telling yourself you want to be, I don't know, like this other person that you don't want to be that person. You want to walk down the street with your top off in the sun in the sun.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever get to that point in my life.
And have peeps looking at you. That's what you want. And I know you hate the fact that that's what you want, but it's the truth.
Why you can?
It's the truth. That's what you want. And deep down, I think every bloke wants that.
You don't, apparently.
No, it's not that I don't want it. It's that I want other things
first.
More.
Okay.
Yeah.
First or more. So let's say you sort out all your shit. I'm gonna go back to you, but still, I want to know. Let's say you sort out all your stuff. You get to the ideal weight. You're healthy. You can do endurance sports. You can long drive fine.
Yeah.
What's the new goal?
I don't know.
Is it aesthetic?
That's like a dream world.
I reckon your dream's going to like a year or 2 off max.
I know, because
you're going to be down to.
But the goals then would be work my way up through the levels of long drive until I'm at world long drive level.
That's fine. But let's say you're at a decent weight, right? Once again, you're going to be at your goal theoretically, hopefully, right? When August.
Yeah. My thing, it's moved back and forth now, but it's like June, July.
Mate, that's no time at all.
I know. It's fucking scary,
that's like 2
isn't it?
months away, man.
It's fucking scary, isn't it?
That's like only like another 9 episodes of the pod.
I know. That's scary, isn't it?
I'm super fucking excited for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really, really, really. That's yours. Sorry. Zack's laptop's there, like having a spaz out. I was wondering what that bloody noise was.
Oh, it's a shit laptop. It's fine.
But it's like if I get to that stage where like all of those little individual goals are all done, one, I'll be really, really happy.
Yeah.
But I think then it would be just back to the drawing board on what else can I do, because I want to like see what the limits of myself are.
Yeah.
Not to the level, because I didn't actually touch on it, but not to the level of Goggins.
Yeah.
Because I think that how he lives, I'm more in line with how my cousin thought about him.
Right.
That how he lives is not like conducive of a normal person.
Yeah, exactly,
you know, of like an everyday someone. You just.
I mean, I could never live like Goggins.
No.
But it's good to take a lot of the lessons.
It's good,
that he
yeah.
has.
I think you can add elements of him into you to make yourself better.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I do. And because I think having no goals is dangerous.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because then you got nothing to work towards. So I think you don't show any urgency really in anything. You know, so I think it would just be. I think from now on, I think for the rest of my life until I probably am retired and old and decrepit. That I think I'll just have goals for something at all times.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to live in any way.
Because I do want to join a football team.
Really?
When I get the weight off and I've got some stamina, I do want to join a football because I love football, man. I've just never been able to play because I'm
tallest football I've ever fucking seen in my life.
I'm too fat. I've never been able to play because I'm too fat. You know?
What would be your position?
I've always loved attacking midfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And I have the finesse for it. But it's just, which is strange for a big guy, but I do have the finesse for it.
But the problem is your knees, right?
Yeah.
You need to train to get the...
But the massive problem with my knees is one, they're weak, and two, there's too much weight on top of them.
Okay.
You know, so
you're going to start training... I reckon you should start training around your legs more now that you're getting the weight off.
Yeah.
Just to strengthen them up because you don't want another sliding on the ball situation.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But stop talking about me.
Sorry.
Right?
Sorry.
But that's great. So that was your first week?
Yeah.
Week 3?
Yeah.
So you didn't hit your goals?
I didn't.
But
I came close.
You got close.
I almost stayed... literally, that was the only night where I didn't stay over within my deficit.
Yeah.
I know I didn't. I had 2 portions of chips on that night and a steak and dessert and
Steak's
starters. Good. Yeah. So I definitely...
I haven't had a steak in so long.
Mate, ribeye steaks aren't that good. I saw a fillet steak across the table and I was like, that looks delicious. Mate, it literally looked like butter, like falling off.
Sirloin's the best.
Is it though?
Sirloin's amazing.
Cooked properly.
But you don't like beef, do you? You don't like red meat. Red meat's not your thing.
It's not my thing, but I could learn to love a fillet.
Like if you were to go to a restaurant, you'd get whatever the chicken dish is rather than whatever the beef dish was,
because,
wouldn't you?
Like a lot of the beef I've had is just not good. Like the Burger King beef burgers, or like I just don't like it. The chicken burgers, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're a bit of a weirdo. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
But
it's the foreign.
Let's move on. Let's go into the second week. How'd that go, bro?
Very bad.
Because your laptop started having a panic attack. I'll say what you put. You put, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. That's a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reference. If anyone doesn't know, fucking peace out, Gene Wilder. Sorry. It's a problem because I've done nothing. Essentially,
you've done nothing. Yeah.
I've done nothing.
You said outside of this recording that you have only worked out once this week.
And it wasn't even a full workout.
No.
I just did chest and I did deadlift.
And that was it.
So in one thing, because I was like, okay, I'm too tired.
3 a day, aren't you? 3 different exercises.
3 different. So it's squat, bench, and deadlift.
Yeah.
I didn't do squat.
Could be fucked.
Could be fucked. I came home from work after a 10-hour shift and I was like, I gotta do the gym. I was like, you know what? I want to do the workout that's fun for me, that I actually like to do. So
you did the other 2?
I did the other 2.
Yeah.
I'm not even a huge fan of deadlift. I like lifting the weight. Like, I'll do
like
a deadlift.
bench is probably the easiest thing to do, just because it's like the best, most satisfying workout there is.
It really, man, I could bench all day. And it's bad, because I'm like, once again, it's like the person who I don't want to be, but I actually am.
Yeah.
I'm the bro that likes to work out chest.
Yeah,
I'm like,
gym bro.
Thing is, though, I don't do biceps. Like, ever. I've never done biceps. I've never really done triceps. The only time I've done it is with you. That's it.
With me, yeah.
I've never trained them. I've never isolated those before. It's just chest. I really like chest.
You want the guns.
God, no, I'm not. Like, my chest has always been strong as fuck. Because I used to do push-ups, like 100 push-ups a day for like a year, and 100 sit-ups a day for like a year. The abs are gone. I tell you that now. But my chest has always been strong. So I like.
But it wasn't a good week for workouts.
It was a very bad week for workouts.
And you've written friends over myself.
Oh man, I have a lot of people right now that are just like floating around in town that want to see me, right? And they're just like, I don't want to say no,
right?
And I'm like, I'm super tired all the time. I'm just so tired.
Why? Because you're making an effort to go.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be there for people that need me to be there. I'm not saying I don't want to be there for those people because that's not it.
Yeah,
it's just me being there for other people is detracting from what I can do for myself. And once again, I still haven't found the balance that we were talking about last time. And I still need to do that somehow. But like, I'll have a 10-hour shift at work.
Yeah.
I'll have to get home by bus. So that's another 2 hours, right? Then someone texts me just like, man, I really need to talk. Can we go spoons? I was like, yeah, okay. That's fine.
I've got no time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should do, kind of what I do with my girlfriend, right?
Right.
Where we have this day, where I do whatever. You should just set a day in the week where you tell all your peeps, you go, on this day, don't call me.
Don't call me.
Because I ain't going to come out. You can text me, but just don't ask me because it ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean...
And just choose a day and ask your me day and you just do what the fuck you want to do.
Oh, mate, that would be beautiful. If that's
stay in bed and just read books, just do that.
I'm so behind on reading.
Just have a Zack day. Just choose a Zack day. That's it.
I would like to, but the thing is, I have 2 days a week off. Sunday, Monday. That's it. Every week, Sunday, Monday. Sunday, huh?
Monday. Done. Monday's Zack day. Done.
That's the But because... but then...
Monday is Zack day. That's the day you do you, bro.
I would love that.
What do you mean you would? You can.
I can't, though.
Why?
Because then I can't be there for the people that want me to be there.
Yeah, you can. The other 6 days of the week.
The other 6 days of the week, I'm working 10 hours, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. I have to...
Not for long.
Not for long, I suppose. It's true.
Right.
It's just, it's a problem at the moment. And my balance will be fine soon enough. You're right. I.
Work. I tried.
I don't know what I meant to say.
His notes, I've said this before, are absolutely horrific. All he's wrote is work. I tried.
I like to be encrypted with my stuff. Like, I tried. Work, I tried.
Work, I tried.
What was my third goal? My third goal was reading, right?
You tell me that your goals.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
This is the problem.
Oh, yeah, it was 7 chapters a week. 7 chapters a week.
7 chapters. I'm having a look at your card.
A Savaloy.
Your card is lose 0.5% of your body weight.
I have not done that.
Read 7 chapters of a book per week.
I have not. I've read like maybe
the glorious one. Make 1 video per week.
Is that still? No, I meant to change that. I just haven't done it yet.
Fucking shit.
Oh, in fairness.
In fairness to what?
Depends how we talk about making videos, because like I filmed so much. I just
need to post a video. I can't wait. We need to get into the league. Just reminding me.
I've got this. This is my weekly video.
But is that your 2 weeks?
I mean, essentially, there's some other stuff.
There is some other stuff. Because you've only been talking for 40 minutes about your 2 weeks. And I just waffled for like
I've done
40 minutes.
Fuck all for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess. What he hasn't done, though, is go and watch fucking Endgame.
It's a me day. I can't do it.
Marvel, Iron Man, and Spider-Man fan still hasn't seen Endgame. Does that say fan to you? Doesn't say fan to me. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen Infinity War, but some of those characters might not be in Endgame. I'm just saying.
Bruh. The fucking trailers are out already for Far From Home.
I haven't seen a single
but trailer. You know they
are. I saw the bit that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, when he goes.
That's literally the only thing I've seen. I've seen the beginning shot, which is a briefcase, and then I was like, "Yo, bro, pass me the M&Ms because I need to chew on something and go like this so I don't see or hear anything."
Get your ass
to Mars,
because we're doing, as we mentioned earlier in the podcast, discussing Endgame.
I'm just thinking
in 2 weeks' time.
I was thinking about it. Should we discuss it on this pod, or should we make a separate video for it? Like a
endgame
spoiler,
discussion.
like a spoiler cast.
Maybe. Can we get back into this when we get to the league?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it will wind back into this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But are you happy to move on?
Yeah, I thought you should ask you if I was happy. That's a very deep question.
Are you happy, Zack?
I
feel like when I come over, I have a positive impact on your day.
You do.
Yeah.
I agree. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
But
right.
It just gives me something to do, man.
Nah. you need a hobby.
I've got hobbies. I'm just shit at them.
What?
I write.
When?
All the time.
Bollocks.
I can show you the stuff I'm writing.
Yeah, but you need to
it's
post
shit.
it. You need to post it. Just like you used to say with your videos. It's shit. I don't want to put it up. You need criticism. You need positive criticism.
In the words of George McFly, I just don't know if I can handle that kind of rejection.
You need it. Yeah? Because what I've done on my Wattpad, if any of you are on Wattpad, I write a book called Time Flux.
He does.
Yeah? And I've now put in the description, I put this is the unedited, raw, unproofread version.
The fact that it hurts me that you did that. It hurts me.
Right? So read at your own risk. That's what it says.
It's pretty good though. For a first cut, it's pretty good.
Yeah? You should just do exactly the same. Because you will proofread your own shit, right? Before you post it. You can still do that. But just fucking post it. Yeah? Do it. But that is the end of part 3. See you in part 4.
Welcome back to part 4 of the... Yeah, 4 of the Fat Podcast.
Welcome.
I got some questions for you, Jay.
Okay, go for it.
You're supposed to talk about it at the beginning, but you went off on a rant on about Marvel, so...
I did.
Journaling.
That was quite an epic rant, I think.
It was an epic rant.
Yeah. Yeah, lost the will. Just couldn't do it.
What happened?
I don't know. It's just.
Was it the shit week that catalyzed that?
No, it's just fucking. Oh.
Boring as fuck?
Yeah. Because when you have just an everyday.
Yeah.
I don't know how people write, especially I don't know how. Because some people have a proper diary, you know, where they document every single day. I just don't know how you do it. You write about it every day.
I tried to do it with this, right?
Yeah.
To do this on the, like Tasha had when she came on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
To do this on this side, general thoughts about the day on this side, right? When I have an average day where nothing's happened, I'm like, nah.
And that happened with me because I was just like, they're just normal days. Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary happened.
Today I had couscous.
Yeah.
It was better than the couscous.
I had lunch. I then finished my day at work. I went home and I had chicken, and then I went to sleep. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
No, I can't do it. So I was just like, no. And I was thinking, I was like, technically, my diary and my culmination of important things, I already do. I already do in Journey of a Fat Man. I already do a video once a week saying the shit that happened in a week. Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of journal I already own. You know, I already have that, and I'm trying to add different things that the road to long drive and stuff, different things that happen within the week, and other things that I'm up to, other than trying to not be such a fat bastard all the time. It'd
be pretty funny to see when you get to the goal weight.
Mm.
And I'd love to see a compilation of all the videos from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And so the first line is hi guys, it's Journey of a Fat Man. Just trying to be not a fat cunt, really. And then it comes to you at the very end.
The time comes.
I'd love to see it.
When you have to decide to not be a fat bastard anymore. That time is now.
Mate.
Famous first words.
Before
losing all the weight. You see, I was even taking that first video. I'm sat there going, this ain't gonna fucking last.
Really?
Yeah, I feel I don't even believe the shit I'm telling myself right now.
Yeah.
But lo and behold.
Lo and behold.
And I think it's because of the YouTube. Because of doing shit on YouTube. You know? Yeah, it helped along the way, you know?
It's beautiful.
And we're here now. A little bit lighter. The chair's not screaming as much as it used to. You know? And I look back on the very first podcast video where we're both sat next to each other on my sofa. and there's a fat dude sat on that sofa, man. Big fat dude. You know,
it's crazy.
Like the clothes I'm wearing in that video, they don't fit me anymore. They're gone.
I'd love to see. Do you stab them?
Yeah, I still wear my ripped jeans, lucky enough, because I can have a belt on them, but they're like just baggy now. They're like so baggy. They used to be slim fit jeans on me, you know?
I'd love to see your like old clothes on you. Just like
But it's just it's ridiculous. But yeah, journaling. Done. In that way, in that writing that journal.
that way. How many days did you do?
Like 4.
Shit.
After 4 I was just like, yeah, this is not for me.
I'm
Sorry,
outie.
Goggins. Not for me.
Speaking of Goggins, how far are you in the book then?
I have approximately 7 hours left.
Yeah.
I've not got any further than when we were talking and I said I've got to the bit where
The bus?
No, that's right at the very beginning of the bus.
Fuck off, is it?
I've got to the bit where he's found out that his girlfriend's pregnant. His wife's pregnant and he doesn't love her.
Yeah. Was ex-wife.
Yeah. No, it's a bit past that now because he's divorced her again.
That's way past that.
Yeah, that's past that. So wherever that is where he's divorced her
just,
again. Spoilers.
Is he trying to do an ultra?
I can't remember. It's been a long time. So it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I've listened to it.
But 4 weeks?
Like 3 weeks?
I thought you only started listening to it like 4 weeks ago.
Not 4. I'm overestimating the time. It's probably about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Probably last time I probably listened to it was the last pod we did.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to listen to it on the way to work.
I see.
Yeah, but I got a little bit bored of listening to the same thing.
So what did you do?
Because it's at the point in the story now where it's less interesting. Because I like the struggle. He's now towards the end, like he is.
There's more struggle to come. You just have to get through.
Yeah, I just gotta get there.
It's like Goggins. Your life is more difficult enough.
It's not difficult enough
stop.
for me to listen to it now. Yeah, but but yeah, I think I'll get back to it. I will finish it because I want to get on to the next one, the other one that you sent me on about the other Navy SEALs.
Jocko Willinks. Which one was it?
Extreme
Ownership.
I
haven't read Extreme Ownership yet, so
yeah. So that'll be the next one. I've already got it ready. Ready and waiting.
Finish this one, man.
But yeah, I got to finish this one first. But that's me. That's me, bro.
That's me.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. So what you're actually doing when you go to work? Then what you listen to? Just music.
Talk sport. Because it's cut towards the end of the football season. You know, which I cannot wait for. I'm exhausted.
Why are you exhausted?
Football. I'm exhausted.
I don't even know it's on.
Because as a Manchester United fan, we are shit. Next level crap. You know, and it is exhausting being a true lover of Manchester United football.
I thought Man United were the tits. I don't understand.
They haven't been tits for a long time.
How long?
6 years, 7 years.
Holy shit.
But it's just like this season has just been emotionally draining. And I just can't wait for it to be over. And so I got like 2-3 months of just no football. Like no Manchester United football. There'll be like England games and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm not emotionally invested in those. It's just exhausting. We got one game left.
You say you don't love England? Wow.
We got one game left.
Yeah.
Which I'll watch, obviously. It's the last game of the season. But once it's over, when that whistle blows at 90 minutes, I'll be like,
finally.
Fucking peace.
Who's top of the board now?
Top of the board?
I don't know what the fuck. I ain't to save my domain.
If people didn't know that Zack didn't watch football, they probably did by that one line.
What is...
Top of the league?
Yeah. Leaguer board.
As of this moment, it's Liverpool, but they have Man City have a game in hand behind them. So if Man City win that game, they'll be top.
How does that feel being a Man United fan?
Shit. Because they're your two biggest rivals. Two biggest rivals, and they're above you, baiting for the top spot, and it's like a rock and a hard place. But most Man United fans, I would probably say like 95% of Man United fans would say rather Man City win the league than Liverpool. Because even though it's a local rival, it's the closest rival, it's a derby with Man City, the history's not there because they've only been even relevant for the last 8 years.
What cup is this?
Cup. This is the league.
What is that? League?
This is the Premier League.
And then that's different from the UEFA
The
Cup.
Champions League?
Champions League. Is that one below or one above?
Huh?
Is the Champions the one above Premier?
It's not above it. It's separate. They're separate champion. They're separate
what's the
leagues.
point?
What do you mean? What's the league?
What's the point?
What's the point of what?
What?
Because the Champions League is across Europe. You only play English teams in the Premier League.
So it's more important.
It depends on who you are as a club. Like,
so the Champions
League for
League's-
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like the
So
league.
would
is
Liverpool
more,
be in the Champions League or would it be England? I'm trying to teach people. I'm trying to get
England
you
are not in the
fancy.
Champions League. Champions League is a club competition, not a national competition.
Yeah.
All right.
So it would be different cities.
Club football and international football are two separate things.
Okay.
Yeah. So Liverpool are not in the Champions League. Liverpool are in the Champions League. They can't be in the World Cup.
Here's my question: why do you care more about club football than international football?
Because England are shite.
But like,
And
but
have
you
been for like 50 years.
England is my city.
Is your city?
That's
England's your city.
That's the song.
What song?
You ever heard that song?
No.
England is my city.
What song? But I do care about England. I'm just not emotionally invested in them. I was emotionally invested in the World Cup because they brung my hopes back for it.
Yeah.
But like
Semi-final.
people who watch football and have watched England in the last 50 years, let alone the 20 years I've been watching.
When did we win?
the World Cup?
1966.
1966. So it's like, and we haven't won a competition in that entire time.
Been a little while.
You know, we've not won a Euro, anything. So it's like
Hard to care.
it's hard to care. And but Manchester United's like Manchester United's week in, week out. There's like 2 games a season. You get emotionally invested. You learn the players. You fucking think they're closer to you than some of your fucking people that you see at a pub are. You know what I mean? They don't even know you exist. You know, but
It's a weird parasocial relationship.
yeah, but it's just I'm exhausted, mate. Fucking exhausted of football.
Mate,
And I cannot wait for the season to be over.
How do you think I feel when you bring it up like outside the pod? Just like, let's just shit Man United. I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Stop that. Like even I was checking it today, wasn't I? In between the parts.
It's a draw today, guys.
And a draw. Shit again. Fucking shit again. You know, and it's just like I watched the first half before I came over here. I knew I had to do this, but I was like, I'll keep up to date on my phone. It's fine. Shit.
Do you have a betting app to keep up to date, or is it Google?
I got on the Sky Sports app. Look at the current scores.
Sky Sports.
You know what I mean?
I don't. I distinctly don't.
See, it's exhausting me now. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired to tire me out. I was buzzing. I'm now stressed because I looked at, seen they drew with bottom of the table. God.
So wait, I can't say top of the board, but you can say bottom of the table. Fuck you.
Because it's not a board.
Is it a table?
Yes, it's called a league table.
Why?
God's sake. It's not a board. It's not a leaderboard.
I don't understand. But you could be top of the table or bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Why can't I just say board?
Because it's not a board.
But why is it a board?
Leaderboard is an American term.
Okay. It is a table, right?
It's a league table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
you can either be top of the league or top of the table. You can't be top of the board.
Let's say you have a spreadsheet. All right? And you use that spreadsheet to order a list of teams.
Yeah.
And someone's at the bottom of that list.
Yeah.
I can say top of the table, because it's technically a table as well. Or top of the board.
You can't say top of the board. Because it's not a board. It's called a league table. That is the official name. It's the Premier League table. So you can be top of the Prem, you can be top of the table, or you can be top of the league. You can't be top of anything else. Okay?
Yeah. I'll Google this shit.
Google it. Google it, mate.
Top of the board.
Top of the board. Question for the viewers who watch football. If someone came up to you and said, do you know who's currently top of the board in football? You'd literally go, do you even care? Because you have no idea what is actually
just
called.
coming up with American football.
Leaderboard is not used in
It's
English
essentially
football.
a leaderboard. What the fuck?
It's not a leaderboard. It's a fucking...
Huddersfield Town, bottom of the board.
Yep. And Manchester United
Table.
5th or 6th after, depending on Arsenal's result tomorrow.
Cardiff City's not doing well either.
They're all relegated. But
what does that mean?
they go back down. They go down to
Different.
the different league, to the lower league, to the
But
championship.
You just said they weren't lower and higher.
Yes,
league.
I did.
You said they're just different.
Yeah, between the top leagues, they're different, and they depend on because they're different competitions that you're in at the same time. It's all right. We'll go to some Rovers games who are miles down in the leagues. They're in League 1 or 2, can't remember. And we'll go watch some Bristol Rovers, shall we?
Why is League 1 at the bottom?
It's not at the bottom.
You said they're League 1 or 2 and they're miles down.
There's the Premier League. This is English football. Just English football. Premier League. Yeah. Down one level. The Championship. Down another level.
Yeah.
League 1.
Yeah.
Down another level. League 2.
Yeah.
Down another level. I don't know if there's a League 3. I think that might be then conference. And then there's non-league after that. But it used to be simpler. Like before the Premier League was a thing, it used to be simpler because they were called divisions.
Yeah.
It was just Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4, right?
Yeah.
But because there's so much money in football now, all the leagues are sponsored by different companies. They're the same levels,
Yeah.
but they're sponsored. Like our league is officially called the Barclays Premier League.
Right.
They're owned by Barclays. And then the next one down is like... I can't remember who sponsors it now, but the sponsors decide what they're named.
Right.
You know, so they get changed all the time. Like the cups get changed all the time. Like most people, there's the F.A. Cup and the League Cup. But the League Cup gets bought by different people all the time. Like at the moment, it's called the Carabao Cup. Because Carabao energy drinks, the people that make energy drinks, they own a cup and named it the Carabao Cup. But no one ever calls it the Carabao Cup. They go, we won the League Cup this year.
I'm just going to go ahead and say...
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, that too, but... So the F.A.T League, I'm going to say top or bottom of the table. League. Fucking board. Jesus Christ.
It's not a board. It's a league
leaderboard.
table.
It's a leaderboard.
It's a league table. It's a league table.
It's a league.
Do you want to know the difference between a leaderboard?
Yeah.
There's no fucking seasons in it. So if you get the top, like, that's why you play an arcade game, they got a leaderboard, because that person could have set that
Years ago.
Yeah? The league is only, those current points only get kept for 1 year. And then they get reset.
You can have a league leaderboard.
No, it's a league table, my friend. Oh, and your camera's gone. Welcome back to the fifth and final part of this week's Fat Pod.
No welcome.
Oh, so this week is quite strange because we're going to go through the league, right? And we're going to do it on a week-by-week basis, yeah? So, and I'm going to, before we go into this, it's only going to count from now on, right? But I thought, because some people, Zack himself has said these words to me, I didn't report it because I didn't do my goals, so there's no point.
I did.
Wrong.
Fuck off.
Wrong, right? Because you need to report it so we can talk about it, right? We need to know where you fucked up, right?
Yep.
So, as I said, there is no minus points on a pod. That is no longer the case. Boom. If you get a do not report or a DNR, minus points from now on. -1 point.
-1 point.
Yeah? So even if you did shit, report it. Yeah? We want to know. We want to help.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, on that note, let's talk about last week. So, last week, if this rule was from last week, yeah, Perry and Zack would have both got DNRs, right?
Oh, shit.
Everyone else reported. So, let's go through them. Start with me because it was my shit week. Yeah?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I think we'll go up the leaderboard like last time.
No, it's more difficult because there's two different sections and people would be doing this. So we'll just go on the end result of the league, which will already be up on the screen somewhere, showing the results of the league at the moment. But I hit my walk-in and home workouts and added golf back to my exercise routine.
Okay.
Gained due to a huge holiday weekend, which is allowed, but due to the pain of gaining, fell off the wagon and had a Burger King out of self-pity, which we've already spoke about.
Did.
And I put anything I like to discuss, and I put how to deal with gaining weight, like how to deal with it, and how do you get over it and march on. And I think I answered my own question, which was just get back to what you know, get back to the things that has been successful this entire time. Just go back to, don't try and do anything different. Don't try any drastic measures.
Find the goose as well.
Yeah, and get some couscous.
Get some couscous.
It works. And then, so I did 2 of my goals because I did the home workouts and I did the walks, but I didn't hit my weight loss goal, so I was only on 2. And then my deduction was for falling off the wagon and having a Burger King. Yeah. Having a Burger King, so I only got 1 point last week. 1 point. The next one was Tasha, and if you remember on our last podcast, we challenged her to do it because she didn't hit her goals. Yeah. She didn't hit her goals, and lo and behold, she smashed it.
She smashed it.
Did a 3-0, 3 goals, 0 deductions, absolute ledge, right? And she put, hit all of them, boom, baby. That's what she put. Got about 16.5 hours of work in, 8 over the last 2 days, even though I've been in Wales on holiday. So that's fucking incredible, working when you're on holiday. Hoping next week to work every weekday for about 4 hours and really make it a habit to the point where it doesn't feel like a challenge/struggle anymore.
Oh, look at that. She's using the league fucking perfectly, isn't she?
Fucking brilliant. She asks how to break bad habits /form new good habits. Are there any bad habits you had years ago and managed to consciously/unconsciously get rid of?
Fizzy drinks.
Smoking.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, smoking.
Always gonna want me, don't you?
Smoking sugar.
Sure.
Yeah, because I was in
additional sugar, not sugar.
Yeah, additional sugar because I was at like at one point I was 7 sugars in my tea, kind of geese, putting extra sugar on Frosties when they're already sugared. But anyway, I don't think I've done any unconsciously. Got rid of bad habits unconsciously. Is that possible? To unconsciously get rid of bad habits?
I mean, no. Because like you make a conscious effort to change, but then it becomes something that you don't really think about anymore.
Yeah,
that's the point of breaking
maybe.
Or forming a new habit.
I think my biggest one, bar any, would be smoking.
Smoking.
Yeah, because I'm now as of next month I'll be 2 years. It'll be 2 years.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
2 years. Like now when I see pictures of me holding a cigarette, it's just weird. It's just fucking weird. 1, because I'm holding a cigarette, and 2, because I'm a lot fatter than I was. So it's just like looking into a bad mirror, you know?
Man, that's insane. I mean, I've never smoked a cigarette.
No.
So I don't know.
And stay that way.
Oh, fuck, hopefully.
You know, because like our mutual friend, Paul.
Yep.
He has, I think, the most healthy way of not smoking is because he has developed this nature that he smelled, and it is literally disgusting to him. Like, you know, like next level barf, which is quite interesting because his new girlfriend smokes. So if he watches, he's probably like, you son of a bitch. But it is quite interesting. But yeah, I think how to break bad habits.
Because how abridged version? How did you quit smoking? You're just like, nah.
Very, very simply.
The first time you tried when I met you was you just said
with vaping and stuff like that.
Yeah, but then you just said, I'm just gonna see how long I can go.
Yeah, that was how I quit. How I quit the proper time is I said to myself, I'm gonna see how long I can go before I walk my fat ass to a shop and buy my own cigarettes.
Yeah,
and that's till now. I never told myself I was quitting. That was a big thing. I never told myself that I'm quitting. I told myself I'm challenging myself because I'm a very competitive person. So the word quitting is not really a competition. Challenging myself, different. And that's how I got over it. What about you?
Oh my god, for the fizzy drinks, that was probably the biggest, because I used to have 2 liters of Coke a day.
Yeah,
and that's like not that like full Coke, like
full
just
fat Coke. Yeah,
just I couldn't stop. Like every single day till I was like 15. I used to have them in my room. Like, I don't even know. Like, I think it came to a point in my life where I was like 14. I was still overweight. I did 0 healthy things. I ate like shit.
Yeah.
I didn't exercise. I was just like, I need to change this.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people say don't change everything at once, right? And I think that's true.
Yeah.
But what I did do is I changed everything about my health.
Yeah.
I remember tipping away my 2 liters of Coke. I remember getting rid of all like the snacks that I'd have stashed in my room.
Stashed in your room about
Fuck me.
yeah.
Oh my
I used
god.
to do that. Packets of crisps in
Yep,
drawers and
100%.
stuff like that,
What
yeah.
sits with the big boy? Yep,
Yeah.
100%. And then there was this old shitty sit-up bench that I had, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I tell you what, I promised myself, right? I'm gonna do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups every single day.
Yeah.
As long as I do that, that's my main goal, right?
Yeah.
That's my main goal. As long as I do that, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And in doing that, I feel like exercising has a really good effect of.
Yours sounds a lot like discipline.
Yeah.
You know?
It kind of what.
Just trying to add structure to yourself.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the main thing was like, I'm like, you can just try not to eat anything bad. Literally, like you said, I just try not to eat anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put too much pressure on myself. I'm just like, look, you don't need a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You definitely don't need 2 liters of Coke a day.
Yeah.
Drink water instead, and see how you go. Just see how you go. But the main thing you're gonna do is 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups every day. And because I did those 100 push-ups, and I did it for like a year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a stupid way to train. I've said this before.
Yeah.
Because you're not having progressive overload. You're not actually taxing your body anymore. But it's a good way to. It's a good mental thing.
Yeah.
And doing that, everything else just kind of fell into place. Because I was doing the push-ups and because I was doing the sit-ups, I was just like, I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we go about it in different ways. I think me is competition within myself, and I think yours is adding structure to an unstructured life.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of structure. If you have no structure, choose a bit.
Yeah, a little bit will be a massive
structure.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 different ways. There you go. I hope that helps. Move on next to Dan, which is quite interesting because obviously Dan smashed through last week and went top of the leaderboard above me.
Yeah.
And then just completely fell apart.
Oh,
in
no.
the 3rd week. So, but didn't meet any. Been really busy recently. Goggins would fucking tear that shit to pieces. Been really busy.
Mate,
really busy, Dan.
I know.
Really busy would mean you'd eat less, right?
Oh shit.
Because you'd have less time to eat. So you
see
should have
that?
hit your weight loss goal.
I get what you're saying though,
Right.
because I mean, once again, it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
You did shit. But I get what you're saying because in terms of like when I was busy the week before, every day I used to prepare my food.
Yeah.
And I used to have time cook it.
So you're
it's
too
fine.
busy. Didn't
But I'm too busy. I didn't prepare my food. I just ate random shit.
Yeah.
Like fine.
Fair enough. He put anything you'd like to add, and he put I'm almost at my weight of 70 kg because that was his main goal was to get to 70 kg.
Same.
Yeah, he's at 70.5 at the moment. So really
close.
So he's gonna have to change his weight loss goal soon. He goes, I signed up to a gym yesterday. It's not open until mid-May though, unfortunately. Had a pretty good sign up deal though. Happy with my weight now. He's happy with weight now. That's good. Happy with your weight now.
Congratulations.
But I'm a bit saggy. So much like me, I'm a bit saggy, so want to tone it up. So exactly the same position as I am starting to be in. But goals wise, not a great week. But happy that you're very close to your goal weight, Dan. That's good. That's good.
That's
interesting to see what you'll change your goal to. Maybe it'll be gain muscle.
Yeah, maybe.
Good body composition.
Put it up, yeah.
Yeah. But that was week 3. So we'll move on into week 4 this week.
Yep.
Right. And if the rule was in place, Dan.
Oh shit.
And Zack yet again would get a DNR. Right.
You think the guy who's on the podcast every week.
You'd think the guy that's on the podcast would actually do it.
But it's a no from me.
So, we'll say my goals this week was a perfect week. My very first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect week. So 3-0. Didn't say congratulations, Tasha, for last week for getting the 3-0 as
Indeed.
well. That's great. 3-0 this week. So I smashed them all after a really bad week last week. I had to buckle down and just do it. Thankfully, I did that, and it paid off with tripling my goal. And I've said this to people when they ask me how I do what I do. And anything that I was the mindset of a goal, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, do you need to be right place, right time to do what you want to do? Because I've tried to do things like lose weight. and quit smoking
Yeah.
in different ways, and it's just failed, and I can never place why
Yeah.
it failed. And I think it's one of those things, like a cliche. I think maybe sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just go, like I said in my very first video, comes a time where you got to stop being a fat bastard.
Yeah.
And that was that time.
So you need a catalyzing moment that's like...
a moment.
Yeah, you need a moment.
And if that moment hasn't happened for you...
It's going to be damn hard to get... It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, it's just a lot harder, you know?
Because you don't have that, like, spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not that feeling. I think... Is that a thing? Like, for me, I feel that was a massive thing. You know?
I had that thing for the spark when I was in my room. I was like, I'm a fucking mess.
Yeah.
It was a spark of badness, and I could see how easily I could improve.
It's a dark spark.
Yeah, it's a dark spark.
Dark spark. That was
dark
fucking
spark.
Brazilian.
Dark spark.
Dark spark.
But yeah, the dark sparks are really important, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it takes a level of introspection, or just you have to be in such a bad place for that to happen.
Yeah.
I don't wish it on you, but if you do get that, it's great.
Yeah. Right. So move on from me. A perfect week, so 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Perry back. He did one of his goals, but he got 2 deductions. So 0 points for Perry because he didn't report for 2 weeks. Perry got 0. But he's put. I've managed to post twice this week to social media. I've been following them, by the way. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Good stuff.
And meditated once. However, I'm going to start doing deductions when I go on social media in the first hour of the day or after 10 p.m.
Like it.
I'm also considering making my goal to journal and meditate 5 times a week because I haven't been able to reach my goals once so far. He's not reached all 3 in 1 week so far. So that's his goal. So I'm going to put out the same challenge that we did for your sister. Yeah?
Right.
Perry. Smash a week. I want a 3-0.
Do a 3-0. Do a 3-0.
3-0. Yeah? Right? And Tash, again.
3-0.
Nope.
No.
She did a 2-0. So still a very good week. Still a very good week. But didn't smash it. But she only managed to do 9 hours of work this week.
Right.
But the yoga got done as well as 4 gym sessions. A combination of HIIT or HIIT training.
HIIT training.
Weight
High
training
intensity,
and cardio sessions.
High intensity interval training.
Yeah. So she did that. And this brings me on to when I said this, we'll get into it when the league. Tasha asked, when are we going to see a new video from Zack? Right? And will we get regular videos of you two training together?
The first one.
I forgot that it was training. I thought it was you two together. I forgot about the training part. So maybe that was swing back. But when are we going to see a new video from just you, Zack?
Never. Look, I've got 2 scripts for videos.
See? Scripts! What's with the scripts?
Because I like planning stuff.
God.
Look, I could... Yeah. My problem is I can't...
Oh, you've got many.
I can't... I've got many. Look, I can't handle just what you do. I mean, because you have the... we talked about this before. You have the personality to be like...
You have the personality.
No, I don't.
I've already told you...
I'm awkward spotty, you know?
I've already told you, yeah, that I've had many comments from people that you are a brilliant podcast personality person.
Right.
So just go with that.
But that's podcast. That's interaction with another person.
Bring that life to a video on your own.
I've got no life.
You don't script this. We have notes. I don't have a problem with you having notes on your videos. Fucking have notes, but don't script it. Make a video. I'm challenging you.
For next week.
By next week. We want a new video.
Good luck.
It could be like 30 seconds long. But probably not a video of a fucking wall.
Hey.
Right? Do a video because clearly people want to see it.
Some people want to see it. I will try to make a video. It's not one of my goals. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Yeah, right. And as for will we get regular videos of you training together, I think we want to, but it's just so difficult with the difference in how we work.
How we work. And just general stuff.
Like in the gym, once we actually get in the gym, we work fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. It works fine. But it's just finding that time. And after 19th of May...
It's going to be okay.
It'll be a lot. So you may see... And as for videos together, as Zack mentioned, we could do a video literally just on the Marvel Cinematic Universe and our thoughts on...
I reckon that'd be really good.
Yeah, our thoughts on it, all of the combination and that saga ending. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that, and I think we should do that.
I think we absolutely should, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll try and watch that as soon as possible. I reckon we should have a different set for that.
I think we should.
A different podcast. Oh
yeah. Once you've watched it, we'll decide on what we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have plans. We're always talking about
other
more
shit.
ways that we can do shit together other than the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Tasha got 2-0. So that brings us on to the current league table, which has been on the screen this entire time. So your boy is back on top of the table with a total of 8 points. And then Tasha steamrolling it after 2 really great weeks is up into second, 2 points below me on 6. Dan, fortunately, sat on 5 after his great week and shooting to the top of the table. Is now on 5 in third. Perder hasn't moved, and he's on 2 points. And Zack. Zack.
Am I on 1 point?
Is sat on 1 point. 1 solitary point.
Look, here's the thing.
You are the Huddersfield of this league.
Oh my god. I am just trying to help our fellow league people to know, just so they know it's not rigged or anything. That's all.
Right, okay.
See you next week.
But that is the league update.
That'll be 4 points.
Thank you, as always.
We didn't talk about anti-Goggins, pro-Goggins, but sure.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that last week.
Or the bi-weekly challenge.
Yeah, but I think the problem is with the anti-Goggins is you. Because you have not had a good week yet.
Yeah, but exactly. But I need the opportunity.
So every anti-Goggins you win, and every pro-Goggins I win.
Fair enough.
So until you bring some balance to your life, as we keep saying,
perfect balance.
We'll nix this for a little bit, and bi-weekly challenges until we have some kind of discipline.
Yeah,
they don't work because I've done a video one. You didn't post a single video, so I won that bi-weekly challenge.
Which that's true.
I won that, so it's now 1-1. It's now 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think we shouldn't until you decide that you actually want to give shit a go. Yeah.
I give shit a go.
Because you're fucking it up for everyone.
But I won the first one. I get you. Next time.
We'll move on, right?
Yeah.
But thank you very much for watching, and we apologise. But just before we leave, there may not be a podcast in this sense for a couple of weeks. But what we're going to try, because this boy is busy this weekend coming, and I am busy the weekend after. Because it's my girlfriend's birthday and we're going away for the weekend. But we're maybe going to try and do a Skype
I reckon it'd be really good.
Yeah,
it's good practice for if we want other guests on as well.
Yeah, it's good practice. Yeah, but we'll give that a go. But I'll let you know.
We'll
let you know.
But
thank you very much for watching the Fat Podcast. I've been Jay.
I've been Zack.
We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.